Oh, welcome back. So let's play Knights of the Republic 2. Sith Lords. I found what I need here. I just went to this whole place, so what I'm trying to do is run through the last few things on the way back. As you can see, I'm wearing new armor now. If you can see that. This is a Mandalorian heavy armor. I finally got my character to, I actually had to manually decide to get armor. I also have a lightsaber form. What's these saber forms doing here? I mean, the people who know Star Wars really, really well will know what lightsaber forms are. I mean, you know, you can look them up. I mean, there are 7 forms. You can learn 4 in here per character. And if I had a Warrior, I'll learn 4. If I had a Halo 4, and you know, the Guardian, or sorry, Sentinel, learn 3 or something like that, you know. But Shicho, he learns 4 when we learn Shicho, Makashi, Sarisa, I believe it is, and Atara, I think. What Shicho is, the first one I learned, it's good against multiple opponents. As you can see that, I'm not sure if I actually read that backwards. So what it does actually will give you an advantage. I mean, like, you know, I know, if I fight one opponent, it won't help me. But Semakashi, when I get it, will be, I believe it's weak against one opponent, it's multiple opponents, but it's really, no, it's weak against force usage, but it's really good in lightsaber combat. Surisu is weak against, you know, single opponents, or multiple opponents, I think it is, but it's really, really good at, you know, deflection, so on and so on and so on. She chose the only one I can think of that does not have a weakness. So, I'm now leaving Telos, this part, going to the Arctic polar caps, whatever. But after this, I actually get to fly free.
Statement. We have arrived too late. The target has invaded us. We must pursue it. Observation. They have likely escaped aboard the orbital shuttle that has been docked here. The bay control computer likely will have a record of their departure. Query. Have you discovered anything about the shuttle's course? Answer. I have managed to track the shuttle's movement across the SHIELD network. However, the SHIELD network does not stretch over the polar region, which was the shuttle's apparent destination. Statement. Dispatch a unit to the polar region with the last known coordinates and approximate path of the shuttle. They will not escape us again.
These are bounty hunters hunting me. As you can clearly see, they are sent by Godo, who is a guy you'll meet later, who has put the price on Jedi's head. And shot down once again. Really not the best way to start a game. Every time I left off, I'm shot down. Man, really? Good thing it's pretty good landing now. Annoying. But now, it's actually my last stop before I actually can free to do what I want. Not what I'm forced to do. Free to go where I choose to. Go to this is very hard. These droids are particularly unfond of me, and they're very, very deadly. It's flickering. It's weird. Well, let's just do this. I'm not even gonna talk to them. They're just talking crap about me. So let's go. I'm not even gonna start with you. The hell with you. So, give him light battle armor to allow him to fight longer. Alright, so please have fire. Oh, there we go. Ion grenades. Overloaded droids, electronical insides. So otherwise, they're known they're very good for this battle. I got my ass kicked here on multiple times. You can see if I can pause it, and it's gonna help bar down. Then he's being shot for the holes here. Yeah, got one of them for the win. Come on, go, 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 go. Ah, die. Thank you. And victory is mine. Yeah, I almost lost freaking wrapped in there. I got much better at doing that crap than I used to be. Pretty snow. It's a pretty little area. And once again, shot now, as you can see. Pretty decent graphics being shot into the ground. The nose of the ship there. Oh, level up right. Here's where I'm going to be very dark. Okay, I'm going to give you a heads up. I'm going to meet a girl in here named Atris. She is a former council member. One of the council members that was there when I got exiled. What I'm called exile. Well, that Metra, the real character, got exiled. So I'm just assuming an old lady with gray hair or white hair. So I mean, I'm going to be talking to her for a bit. It's important to watch. I mean, it's all very much part of the big storyline. So I'm just giving you a heads up of who she is. One of the ones that voted for Metra to be exiled from the Jedi Order.
Lay down your weapons, and you shall not be harmed.
Hello, Brianna. I could be an ass, but I mean... No, not also fun. Take my weapons and you die.
I will not warn you again. Drop your weapons, or we shall take them from you. Do as they say. I sense we will come to you.
If they wish a fight, I'll give them one.
The loss of your weapons shall be a temporary thing only, and it is necessary. There is much to be gained here without violence.
For once. I'll play along for now. And again, I'm disarmed.
Why is it that everywhere we go, I end up in a cell? I mean, why did they lock us up? What is this place?
It is a training ground for Jedi.
What?
Penis.
This ice hole?
Yes, it bears the semblance of an academy. But where are all the students? Curious.
You've got to be joking. What is a Jedi Academy doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
It is a place hidden from the galaxy like the Academy on Dantooine. But this place... Oh, Atris.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
Well, the sooner we're out of here, the better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be dumped in a nest of Jedi.
And what is it about this place that causes you such fear?
What do you mean? We're in the middle of a bunch of Jedi. You know how they are.
No, I do not. Not in the way you seem to.
What? What are you doing? Get out of my head!
Stop struggling. Let me follow the current. Deep to its source.
Stop! Stop! Ah!
With the fear is mingled guilt. It squirms in you like a worm. And the why? And there is its heart. You surprise me. I could not feel it before. Your feelings are a powerful shield indeed. Do not worry, Athon. If he is a Jedi, he will forgive. And if he is not, he will not care.
You can't tell him, please. I'm asking you. I don't want him to...
Think less of you. I hardly think that's possible. Still, there is no shame in what you ask. We all wage war with the past, and it leaves its scars. I will not speak of yours, Atten, but there is a price for such things.
What? What price?
There are those who wage war and those who follow them. You are a crude thing, murderer, but you have your uses. You know how important this man we travel with is. Even one such as you can feel it. You will serve him until I release you.
And if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atten, you will be broken. You fear the Jedi, and rightly so. If Atris learns of your choices, you will never leave this place. But whatever fear you hold of the Jedi, know that if you disobey me, that my punishment will make you beg for the death that has long hounded you. Wipe the fear from your mind. You will not find blind obedience a difficult master. You chose it once. You will learn to embrace it again.
I don't know how you became such a manipulative witch, but why a vicious old scowl like yourself would even bother with me is a bigger mystery.
No game of the Jarek can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very long game. You are a slippery one. Your thoughts difficult for even one such as I to read. I suspect the self-loathing that squirms within you gives you a curious strength. Your spirit, as diseased as it is, refuses to allow you to give up, no matter what threats you face and whatever wreckage you leave behind you. I feel you've lost a plot for a reason. Perhaps even you, at the right moment, may be able to turn aside disaster. If so, your potential is not yet spent.
Fine. I'll be your pawn. But I still think you've got the wrong man.
But someone has to fly the ship, and the Force is a hard thing to predict. You have crossed our path for a reason. Our path brought us here for a reason. And now I know why. The past is here, and it must be met before the future can be set in motion.
Or Jedi speak. Care to explain?
No. I've wasted enough time with you. Sleep, murderer, and be silent. I need no distractions. A critical moment approaches.
Like I said, she was very wise. That's a background to the story a little bit. I'm not going to tell you what she's talking about. I know, but I'm not going to reveal it. But just that talking, and it's just like, it kind of entrances you a little bit almost. You got to see what she's saying. She's right. You struggle with the past. Everybody fights their past. Yeah, like I say, you may learn stuff from real life, stuff that will affect your actual real life from her.
I did not expect to see you again after the day of your sentencing.
Hello, Idris.
You have taken the exile's path, wandering the galaxy, yet you have returned. Why?
That's so fun. Revenge. You cast me out, now I returned.
Indeed. And how do you plan to seek your revenge on me? Or do you intend to take revenge on all the council as well?
Does the council still live? If so, then they're next.
So, it is as I suspected. You have already done enough. The dead Jedi, the murders, you have much to answer for, monster.
Come on. Murders? I have killed no Jedi. Yet.
Jedi across the galaxy have been slain or have vanished. A darkness devours them, a new force shrouded by the power of the dark side. You are allied with them, as I suspected. You shall answer for your crimes after I tear the knowledge of this new threat from you.
This part right here, she explains basically the plot of the whole freaking game. So I will be quiet, I will stop the video, and I very much advise, pay attention, or you will miss what is going on. Alright, see you in a bit.